Weird things you didn't know about living in the White House. Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in the White House? That's simple, it's strange. For the first family, the White House's only permanent tenants, life in the White House is a mix of living in a fortress, a resort, and a museum, but with a twist. Several rights have been taken away from the country's leader while he lives in the White House, ranging from the ability to drive to having poor Wi-Fi. The fact is stranger than fiction when it comes to what it's like to live in the White House. Forget about all those seasons of The West Wing and how the White House is depicted in movies. In the genuine White House, the president pays for his own non-business food, presidential children sneak up to the roof, and even the world's most powerful person scoops up dog feces. It's your civic responsibility to learn about these and other fascinating facts about living in the White House. Before we move to the next step, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be updated by my new videos. Number 1. Carpet stains from first pets aren't always removed immediately. You'd think that pet stains on White House carpets would be cleaned up promptly, but that isn't always the case. It's unclear whether prior administrations' pets left a mess in their wake, but one thing is certain. According to Jodi Kantor, an Obama family biography, stains on the White House carpet remain due to the Bush family's cats when the Obamas moved there. Number 2. There is no private entrance or exit to the residence. It's understandable that the first family can't just come and go as they like, but did you know that they don't have any private entrances or exits where they live, according to Jodi Kantor's book The Obamas? It's one of the drawbacks of living in a fortress/museum hybrid. During regular working hours, staff and tourists have access to the diplomatic reception room, which is close to the entrance to the White House bedrooms, therefore the first family must kneel behind brown screens to prevent detection. Number 3. The president's honey comes from an on-site beehive. The first family has a beautiful small honey factory right on the property if they want to eat honey, or make beer with it. The official beekeeper, one of the more odd White House jobs, looks after over 35,000 first bees, who live on the White House lawn. The beehive, the first of its kind, was created in 2009 and is placed near the First Lady's vegetable garden. Number 4. There is a dentist's office in the basement. A dentist's office is located in the basement of the White House and at the presidential retreat at Camp David, so the first family doesn't have to travel far for a dental filling. President George W. Bush's personal dentist writes in a University of Michigan School of Dentistry newsletter that Bush didn't require a lot of care and never talked politics. There are additional stores in the basement that sell flowers, chocolates, and carpentry services, among other things. Number 5. The West Wing is reportedly full of roaches and mice. Officials from the White House are said to have submitted many requests for repairs and new equipment in 2017. The most eye-opening one, according to NBC Washington's News 4i team, was for pest management to prevent mice from entering the Situation Room and the Navy's mess hall in the White House. Furthermore, according to News 4, there are roaches in the West Wing. Number 6. White House Wi-Fi isn't great. The first family sympathizes with you if your poor Wi-Fi prevents you from accessing your favorite websites. On Super Bowl Sunday 2016, the Obamas told CBS about the numerous Wi-Fi dead spots in the White House, claiming that the Obama girls were frustrated by them. The Roosevelt Room in the White House's Wi-Fi appears to have improved in the weeks following this interview. According to Newsweek, this allowed White House staff to live stream a brief event on Facebook Live. Number 7. The president is billed every month for food and incidentals. The first family does not get a free lunch or breakfast, brunch, or dinner while in office. All presidents and their families are responsible for their own food, dry cleaning, toothpaste, and other expenses, which are billed at the end of the month. According to Mental Floss, Nancy Reagan was taken aback by the sticker shock, claiming that no one had notified her or President Reagan that they would have to pay for what they used from their salary. Given the president's salary, it shouldn't be a significant issue, but expenses can quickly pile up. Food supplied at White House state functions, on the other hand, is provided free of charge by taxpayers. Number 8. Kids of presidents can have their prom at the White House. A gymnasium or a VFW hall is a far cry from the White House. According to Vanity Fair, first daughter Susan Ford hosted the first, and so far only, White House prom in 1975. The 17-year-old partied in the East Room until 1 a.m. with her Holton Arms school friends and her 21-year-old college-age date. The prom wasn't totally a show of riches and power. The class paid for it with monies generated through bake sales and school fairs. Prom is surprisingly wholesome, especially considering how wild White House gatherings can get. Number 9. Presidents can get nightly massages. Up until they go to bed, White House ushers attend to the president's every demand. What if they fall asleep somewhere other than their bedroom? According to Reader's Digest, President Lyndon B. Johnson used to fall asleep on a massage table during his nightly rubdown, requiring his usher to stay on duty until he awoke. According to the usher, LBJ would sometimes sleep until 5 a.m. Number 10. It's easy for a first kid to sneak up to the roof, apparently. You'd think the White House's roof would be off limits, but according to the New York Times, lots of boisterous first kids have managed to get up there. According to MLive, Steve Ford invited a friend up to hear Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. Jenna Bush Hager told Texas Monthly that she managed to sneak a first kiss with her now husband despite the mansion's millions of ghosts. Number 11. You can't adjust the thermostat in your home office without sparking controversy. President Barack Obama, who was born in Hawaii, grew up in a warm environment, and his adversaries chastised him for it. The Green president was accused of shocking hypocrisy for turning up the heat in the Oval Office. How high do you want to go? You could grow flowers in there, his chief of staff told the New York Times. Number 12. Someone will record your favorite shows for you, even before VCRs and DVRs existed. Video on demand (VOD) services and DVRs make it easy for members of the first family to catch up on their favorite shows these days, and a member of the White House staff is likely to assist with viewing arrangements, but it wasn't always that way. Lady Bird Johnson, for example, adored the show Gunsmoke but couldn't watch it because of her official duties as First Lady. According to Tom Gill's book Growing Up Rich, White House employees apparently managed to record the show for her every week, despite the fact that there were no VCRs or DVRs at the time. Number 13. Even the president picks up dog poop. According to Washingtonian, President Obama enjoyed taking his dog Bo for late-night walks, but Secret Service members weren't the ones scooping up the feces. Bo's droppings were taken care of entirely by the former commander-in-chief. As a result, it's fair to say that some presidential tasks were downright revolting at times. Number 14. The first family can't open windows. Although it makes sense from a security aspect at the White House, you have to agree that it's a bummer to never be able to open a window and feel a pleasant breeze flow through your home. First Lady Michelle Obama remarked on Ellen that one of her favorite things about leaving the White House is simply cracking a window. Number 15. Almost none of the original furniture is in the White House, thanks to the British. While some of the furniture and artwork in the White House is antique, just one portrait of George Washington dates from the original residence. This is because the White House was burned down by British forces in 1814. During the fire, Dolly Madison, James Madison's wife, reportedly saved George Washington's painting. She chose some personal belongings to take with her before being evacuated from the White House due to approaching British forces. She grabbed the photograph that hung above the White House fireplace since she believed the Brits would most likely torch her home. Dolly Madison's portrait now hangs in the White House, facing Washington's, as a symbol of what she did for him when she was first elected. Number 16. Moving into the White House only takes about 6 hours. Moving a new president into the White House doesn't take as long as you might think. According to Slate, thanks to the staff of more than 90 dedicated ushers and movers, it typically takes roughly 6 hours to move everything into the White House. It's a feat only accomplished after extensive planning and a long walk-through with the first family. Why so fast? There is no downtime for the staff. I hoped you find this video helpful. If you liked the video, do like and subscribe as it really helps our channel, and do remember to give your feedback in the comments below. See you in the next video with some more interesting stories and facts.